Hey there, party people, Dandolf here. So today we're going to start a new series, and we're going to be looking at simple farms. I think that would be a good place for me in my Minecraft life. A good place for us as growing YouTube channel. So I wanted to start with something simple. So let's take a look here. So what I've done is put a bunch of stuff here that I would like to eventually, episode by episode, get through and start farming all these different fun stuff. So we're going to start with eggs today because I feel like that's one of the most basic things that you can farm. It's one of the most simple things you can farm. I feel like it's a good starting off video for this series. So let's go ahead and move egg over to this side because that's what we're going to work on today. So down here, I've got two things set up. So I've got a simple egg farm, and I've got a Dandolf style egg farm. And this is kind of the way that I want to do this series is I'll show you the easiest way that I can figure out how to do this, or the easiest way I've seen online to do this. And then I'll do something with a fun twist on it. And then also at the end of this, we'll talk about the uses of the thing that we're farming, like, how it can be used, what it's useful for, and all of that, and, why you would want to farm it. So we'll start here. In here is just a pallet box. The quantities are not in here, but at least it gives you an idea of, exactly what I used in this thing. So basically what we have going on here is we have some chickens on the inside, a 2-block hide. They're standing on a hopper, and that hopper feeds directly into this chest. You can see we have 5 eggs. So let me clear out my inventory. And we'll take all this. So we want to start by... Oh, where did our chest go? Okay, so we're going to start by plopping down our chest wherever you want, your pickup location to be. Then we're going to go around the back here, and we're going to push the hopper pointing into the chest. To do this, you need to make sure to hold shift and then click the back of the chest. You'll see it'll point into the chest. That's basically this whole farm. So we're going to go up to here, and put some stairs here so that we can still open this chest. Then we're going to come around the back here and go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And this, of course, can be out of any block. I just like the smooth quartz, especially for the training videos, just because it's a real nice, clean look. And then that's it. This is the whole farm. So I'm just going to put some stairs on it just to make it a little bit easier here. And then grab myself a chicken egg. Ultimately, what you would do here is if you had some eggs, you just start hucking the eggs in there. Actually, I could probably do that for you. So if you just take some regular eggs and you start throwing them in here, chickens will produce. See? So this is a good way to get it started. Or you can take a chicken with some seeds. If you have seeds in your hand, the chicken will follow you. So once you have a bunch in here, they start laying eggs. Eggs go into the hopper collects that. Very simple, very easy farm. So we'll move on to the next one here. So this one's a little bit more complicated. It's a little bit more fun because I like to make things a little bit more fun. So what we have going on here is we have all the chickens up on top here standing in the water. When they lay their eggs go through, fall through the water, land in this water, which falls in these hoppers, which lands on the chest on the other side there. So it's a little bit more complicated. But the upside to this is it looks cool, and you can have many more chickens in here because this, you'll run into problems with entity cramming. Or if you need a bunch of eggs, then that's probably the way to go. Is this is going to produce a lot more eggs. You saw we had 5 in there. Now we're up to almost 20 and over 20 in this one. This one's only at 9, so it's producing a lot faster here. So the building blocks are pretty much the same. So we've got a chest. We've got a hopper, smooth quartz, and smooth quartz stairs. We will need a water bucket. We will need a regular bucket. You will be able to use your same bucket, just in creative mode. The water bucket, it doesn't empty. And then we'll also want a little bit of glass for a window here. You could also, of course, do a window all the way around the entire outside, but, however you want to do it. The other nice thing about this is it's very versatile. This farm can basically be any size that you want it to be. So we're going to put both of our hoppers going into this chest again. We're going to go up our 2 blocks here and put our double stairs here for chest opening purposes. But yeah, so this can basically be any size you want it to be. You want it longer, you want it wider, you want it skinnier, or you want it, taller, whatever you want to do, this design is very versatile. So we're going to do this. Fill all this in. We're going to fill this in as well because the water needs a place to sit. We're going to do that. We're going to take our first water here and we're going to put it right there in the corner, and it's all going to flow this way to land in the hopper. Next, we keep building up. So I'm going to go up 2 more. Okay, and then once we're back in here, what we need to do is get a sign above the water level. So we're going to put a sign here, sign here, sign here, all the way down. And this is what's going to hold our water up on the next level. So we'll put all of our signs. Perfect. That looks wonderful. And then if you like the glass window, this is where you can go ahead and start putting it in. So I'm going to put the glass right there. Beautiful. We're going to put another bucket of water there and another bucket of the water there. So now this is what we've got here. So we're going to keep going up with this. We're going to go up another row here because the chickens ultimately are going to live on this level here, this plane. So we need to go up 2 from that to be able to hold them in. So we're going to put our top there for the window. And we'll go ahead and finish building this whole thing here. You can also put a glass top on it if you want to. You know, whatever you think looks best. It is very versatile, like we said. So yeah, there we go. So this farm is now complete. So we take our eggs, we spam them in here, and we'll eventually get a bunch of chickens in here that will start laying eggs. And like we talked about, those eggs will fall through the water. If you wanted to put source blocks on all these, you can. I think that's how I have it on the other one. That just makes the chickens spread out a little bit more, so they don't get all clumped up right there by the window. So now we've got all source blocks in here, and this farm is functional. And I'm having issues getting out. There we go. So that's what we've got. There we go. So we've built that. Again, like you can see, I built this one a little bit shorter. It doesn't matter. This farm is very versatile. It can basically be whatever you want it to be. So now let's talk about some of the uses of these eggs. We already covered basically the main use of eggs is if you throw it, a chicken can pop out. But that can be used for a couple different things, not just for farming. Like, yes, it's useful for farms, but that's kind of plain. That's kind of boring. So something that is a little bit more fun with that, I'm going to go ahead and clear everything out here, and we'll start playing a little bit. So let's get a few things. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, one of the fun things about droppers is if you put a comparator on it, a comparator coming out of it, then a piece of redstone dust, you repeat that signal, put it right back into that. That basically says as soon as there's anything in this, it will start shooting things out. So let's test that. Let's grab 64 eggs, or 16 eggs, and pop them in there. See? Well, I did something wrong. Okay, I went back to look at the design, and this does look accurate. So what we're going to do is this, and put a chest here. So ultimately what it was doing is because too many things went in at one time, it was giving itself issues. So putting it through a hopper slows things down. So then now it should work. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so then that's beautiful. So we're going to let it spit out all the eggs, but it's only dropping them. So I think I need to change this to a dispenser. Dispenser. And let's try this again. There we go. That's what we want. Perfect. So if it's a dispenser, it works right. So then what we can do is if we do this, then do that, when we put an egg in here, it should theoretically shoot through all these blocks down here. So what we're getting at is you can hide something like this in your friend's base. Load it with a bunch of eggs, and then eventually he's just going to have chickens roaming around his base, and he's not going to know where they're coming from, or she, or whoever your friend is. So it doesn't seem like it's spitting through that. So maybe it's only slabs. Let's try this again. There we go. That looks like it's working. There we go. So we got chickens there. What happens if we put another slab here? I want you chickens to get out of here. My chest, dang it. So what if we do double slab? That still seems to work. So as long as they stay slabs, I think we're fine. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So that's what you do. Oh, they're getting in there and suffocating. Well, maybe it's just on the one slab. That's fine. Then he'll have chicken stuck in his floor, and it'll be funny. Anyways, that's something else you could potentially do with this. It's just, you know, you can have a little fun. You can definitely taunt and tease your friends with eggs. They're a lot of fun to just throw at each other, or like spam in their base, or, you know, lots of different things. You can make, you know, egg launchers, or I don't know. There's tons of things that you can do with these eggs. A lot of people think they're kind of useless, and they kind of are, but I think they're a lot of fun. They're one of the most trolly items in the game because it spawns an animal that doesn't go away. I think that's awesome. I think that's a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, this has been Dandolf. This has been the first episode of Easy Minecraft Farms. So we're going to basically stick to one farm per episode. There'll be varying lengths. But, you know, leave a like if you think this is, you know, a fun idea. Let me know if you have any comments, questions, or any other fun ideas on how we could, you know, make a more fun, interesting chicken farm. Or not chicken farm, this is the egg farm. We'll make a chicken farm next time. All right, guys. Well, it's been fun. It's been Dandolf. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you guys later.